Hello, this is Chris Sharp. I um, wanted to review the syllabus with you so we can make sure that you're familiar with the course requirements and obviously your experience in uh, your um, classes and you understand what a syllabus is. So basically, if you have any questions about anything about the course, it's laid out here in this syllabus, um, and including the policies for the course, specific details. So make sure to read through it. It is a long document for a syllabus, but there's a reason why that it is so long, and it's actually pretty useful, I think. When you look at it, it really provides a step-by-step um, uh, layout for each of the modules and assignments. So we'll get to that in a little bit. So here's the basic course information and my information as well. So you can see where my office is. So I do have an office in UCent. And what I've done is I'll set aside Mondays from 3 to 5 or by appointment. So I'll have a regular time that I'll set aside for meetings with students or for Zoom video conferences, wherever you're at. We can talk about the course or any questions that you have if you feel like you want to discuss it one-on-one. So course description tells us what this course is about. So it's contemporary social, political, and economic issues will be addressed in this course. The course places special emphasis on the examination of social welfare programs designed to alleviate poverty and inequality, particularly in the Southwest. The analysis and development of social welfare policies and programs and how to influence social policy development will be explored. So we'll just go ahead and scroll down this way. Hopefully this works. This is not working for me right now. Let's see. I'll just have to scroll using the cursor. So it gives you a welcome. So module 0 is really the welcome module. So you want to read through all of the content on module 0. So it just gives you tips, strategies. I also put an introduction video there with a slideshow, so you can view that as well to learn more about me, my office, my expectations, and what you should expect from me. So again, I said that the syllabus was useful, so we have strategies for excelling in this course. So read through these. We identify the writing quality, so we need to have special attention paid to that because it's an online course. We need to be clear, things need to be written in a way that it's understandable by both parties. And this is a college course, so you want to make sure that you're at a college 400 level of writing. So grammar, spelling, word usage, no text type of language or terminology, acronyms, and whatnot that we use when we text each other. Please don't do that when you communicate with me. There's different ways to access technical support. It could be your browser, but there may be other issues, and there are ways that you can contact, like the ASU help desk, to talk you through some of the issues that, if you have any. I'm imagining most of you are pretty familiar with online or Canvas at this point. So the rationale for this course is here. So why are we learning this course, and how does it fit within your coursework if you are a social work major or a policy and social policy and advocacy student. This really fits with that degree. So what are these? What are these core competencies, course competencies? These are the competencies of the Council on Social Work Education that we use in order to maintain our accreditation and have a program that's accredited and viewed as a legitimate program nationally. So Council on Social Work Education developed these competencies, and what we do is we build our courses around these competencies. And what we specifically want to see are these operational practice behaviors. So these operational practice behaviors are the specific content that you should know and demonstrate knowledge of through the coursework. So read through those. Those are very important for social work education. Here's a list of the course modules. You'll see these on Canvas. And here we go. That's what I was looking for. So we'll scroll down quickly. Key course concepts, academic integrity. So you should be familiar with this. Plagiarism is not accepted. So be sure if you are citing something to cite it correctly. And if you're using another paper that you wrote for another class, if you don't cite yourself, that's also considered plagiarism. I know it's kind of weird, like you have to cite yourself, really. If you ever submitted a paper through the repository, I forget what it's called in Canvas, but in Blackboard it was Safe Assign, it will always be in there. And so if you submitted the same paper twice, you would get 100% plagiarism if you didn't cite yourself. So if you do use previous papers, don't copy and paste the whole thing. Write it, and if there's specific quotes or areas that you want to use, make sure to cite yourself. So all of these are pretty standard for all courses, and they're based on ASU policy. So we'll go ahead and scroll down. We must be aware of the social worker Code of Ethics, National Association of Social Worker Code of Ethics. And you are probably very familiar with that at this point. And we will be referring to that in this course quite a bit. I like using it. So make sure you get the required text. It's available at the bookstore. You can also buy it. You can get the ebook on Amazon. So Elizabeth Siegel, she's a faculty member here at the School of Social Work at ASU. She wrote the book. And so it's a very comprehensive book. And it's been updated, so it's somewhat up to date as of 2016. So your assignments, your assignments are worth a total of 200 points. So if you get 200 out of 200, you'll get an A+. So that's how we'll calculate it, and all of the assignments will all add up to that, to 200 points. And there's a grading scale, I believe, towards the bottom of the syllabus. So how do I get 200 points? You want to make sure you turn in all your assignments on time, basically, and that you do them well enough to not have any points deducted from them. And that's based on the rubrics that are in the assignments. So if you look at the rubrics, you can see what we're looking for. This table here, this is a course outline. I think it's really helpful. if you printed this out, you could check all of the activities that you need to have done or needed to do between now, which is August 22nd, through Sunday, September 1st. You can go down that list. So if I look at this, we have the paragraph on competing social values and the crash course video by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday. So we have a little bit of time to get these first ones completed. And so if you kind of go down, the modules correspond with the weeks listed here on the left-hand column. So all of these, all of the modules are within this table here. So let's scroll down. So the bulk of this syllabus really is almost like the way I look at it, is almost like a user's manual. So the assignments have very detailed descriptions. So refer back to this document if you're not clear on what's being asked of an assignment, what's the purpose of the assignments. So it's very clearly laid out here throughout. This is page, I believe, 9. So basically, all of the subsequent pages on the syllabus are a module by module description of the assignments and activities that you need to complete. So very, very detailed. We want this to be as clear as possible, and we do that by having a very detailed syllabus. So read through it. It's a lot, but you'll be using this as you go from week to week. You will be able to use this as you turn in your assignments. And sometimes the modules won't be up immediately. You can refer to the syllabus to see what the work is that you need to do or to prepare for. So if the module's not available, you can get a head start by looking at your syllabus. So the point is, make sure you read the syllabus. It's very useful, and we hope that it provides clarity. The last page, or towards the last page, is the grading scale. So we do this on a plus and minus basis. And there's the meaning of your grades. And those are all based on our policies within the school. So read the syllabus. It's very detailed. You'll find out what you need to do. See if the module's not up yet, look at the syllabus and use that to prepare if you feel like you want to work ahead. And feel free to shoot me any questions. Again, if it's a general question, use the forum, the question forum. If it's more specific to you and your performance, or a topic that you want to do or discuss, you can email me and use the, like I say, use the Canvas. That way it doesn't get buried in my daily email. But I do check my daily email pretty regularly, but I think Canvas would probably be the best bet. So thank you very much. I hope this was helpful, and good luck in your semester.